Welcome all friends at the Dhamma. For today, we will learn about how to be mindful and awareness. Mindful awareness, and then mindful is knowing. Awareness is mindful is remember or recollect what are you doing, and awareness is clear knowing. All together is the clear knowing with mindfulness and awareness. But I will make it easy, just one word. All in your knowing. Whatever you do is in your knowing. Whatever you speak, whatever you doing in your knowing. First, you must wake up your consciousness first, because we know in our consciousness always sleeping deep in the mind. When I tell you all in the knowing, don't know, because your knowing sleeping. Okay. So all in the knowing. For today, the topic is all in the knowing. Now you see, from now, the beginning, not all in the knowing. Okay? Not all, really, not all in the knowing. But today, I will give you technique to develop all in the knowing. Okay? All in the knowing. Very simple and easy. Just wake up first, because you're knowing sleeping. Wake up. How to wake up? You may exercise. Okay? Exercise and relax your body, relax your mind. But still not wake up yet. Maybe some wake up but still sleepy. So if I tell you there is a bear behind you, you wake up? Wake up. Okay? We start the car with something coming closer to you, and then you naturally careful and wake up. Or Lord Buddha said, Bhikkhu, how to be mindful. When you see beautiful ladies, just have a cup of water over your head, fill up water. And with a big guy, with a big knife behind you. If you lost your mindfulness, that means that you drop some water. Only a bit of water you drop. The big guy will cut your hair. Then, bhikkhu, mindful, or wake up. Okay? Mindful is wake up. Wake up first before you do anything. Or, I just give you technique. The king of death always follow you. Lord Buddha said, Vimokkha is the one of people. You always see the world as emptiness. More and more you see the world as emptiness. Even yourself emptiness. Then the king of death cannot see you. Okay? But if you not see the thing as emptiness, the king of death will see you. So if you are the bed in the hospital, you got pain, then the king of death know where you are. Come with me, okay? So you are the bed in the hospital. Pain is the body, not spiritual pain. Emptiness, then maybe you survive, not die. King of death cannot see you, okay? So now you sitting, you wake up in the morning, a lot of thought around your head. Even now, thought surround your head. Surrounding your head, King of death can see you. But just take your consciousness apart, maybe just feeling like the king of death, the bear, or a guy with a big knife behind you. Then you just more conscious, wake up, okay? When more conscious wake up, now the car will start already. Just move the car with smiling, okay? Don't worry about the king of death. Just move the car with smiling. And then the consciousness wake up and surround, going around your body, okay? Now just wake up again. A big guy with a big knife behind you. If you move, you lost your mindfulness, your thinking, he cut your head. Or the king of death will catch you, okay? Then how to escape from the king of death? Just quiet, not thinking. Quiet, not thinking. Happening. When you quiet, not thinking, what happening? Just knowing. Just knowing what you are doing. When you quiet without thought, you have knowing what you are doing now. And knowing around, not only knowing only one point. Smiling. You knowing all over the body, not only over the back of the body, okay? Smiling. When you smiling, all your consciousness, that means all feelings going around your body. That's right. You feel the cool of the air over every cell of your body. Can you feel? Can you feel the cool of the air over every cell of your body? That is consciousness. Okay? Now, how to maintain it more and more? Just smiling. Not pay attention too much. Not try too much. Just smiling. Relax. You feel relaxed over every cell of your body? Feel relaxed. That is consciousness over the whole body. Okay? Now, your body in your consciousness, what happening? Whatever you do, you move is in your knowing. You move is in your knowing. You blinking is in your knowing. You swallowing is in your knowing. You talking is in your knowing. You smiling is in your knowing. Smiling with good feeling is in your knowing. Breathing is in your knowing. So now you have clear knowing. You have clear knowing and release from thought. That the way go to Nibbana. Clear knowing and release is the meaning of Nibbana. You understand now? Clear knowing and release. But you got clear knowing and release or Nibbana only 1 second, 2 seconds and then suffering again. So you know, this way we go direct to clear knowing and release. When you have all in your knowing, you have clear knowing. More and more all in your knowing, you have more clear knowing. More clear knowing, you got release from thought and emotion. That's all. Very easy and simple. Simple. So what we develop when we do practice meditation, we do practice over the breathing meditation, we not develop the breathing, but we develop how you know clearly the breathing is. You develop now breathing is in your knowing or not. Breathing is in your knowing or not now? But before knowing is at the breathing. No, you got suffering. When your knower is at the breathing, that means when you do anything, your knower is at that object. You got suffering because you have attachment. Okay? So now when you do meditation, you just keep breathing is in your knowing. Breathing is in your knowing now. Don't have to focus. But the focus meaning placing awareness over the whole awareness. Well, whatever coming, you know. The breathing coming in your knowing, you know. The body coming in your knowing, you know. The feeling coming in your knowing, you know. The mind, all the activity of mind, the formation of mind coming in your knowing, you know. Whatever coming in your knowing, you know. Or Dhamma, that means the releasement coming in your knowing. Now you releasement from thought and anger, you know. Okay? So all in the knowing. All in the knowing, nothing to do. All in the knowing, but wake up first. Wake up. Mindfulness wake up first. When mindfulness wake up, more awareness around yourself, that means around your body and mind. Okay? Now what happening? All in the knowing. Now you see, you just move your hand. All in the knowing. When all in the knowing, no thought. All in the knowing, no thought. Okay? All in the knowing, no thought. That means your mind empty. Okay? Emptiness of thought. So now, even you practice rising, falling of the stomach, rising and falling is in your knowing or not now? It's in your knowing. Where you knowing? Consciousness. Okay? Rising is in your knowing. Your knowing now expanding. Because your knowing before not expanding, because your knowing clinging and holding. Now not clinging, holding, because I don't tell you do meditation. I don't tell you just noting the breathing, noting the rising, falling. Because if I tell you noting the breathing, you're knowing at the breathing, you're knowing at the rising and falling. But I just tell you, just be knowing of what happening with yourself, all in the knowing first. Knowing all first, okay? All in the knowing. Your rising, falling is in the knowing naturally. Breathing is in the knowing naturally. Even you close your eyes, breathing is in your knowing or not? Try. Breathing is in your knowing without any intention to focus, okay? That's very great, you know. And what happens when breathing is in your knowing? You knowing very good and very good, much better, clear knowing coming, clear knowing coming. You more awakened in the clear knowing. And when you more awakened in the clear knowing, no thought, okay? No formation of mind, no condition of thought. Your mind become unconditioned. Okay? Your signature become unconditioned. Just clear knowing without thought. That means thought contaminate your knowing. Okay? Contaminate your knowing all the time. You see? Make your knowing not clear. Now you have clear knowing because you have more conscious over the body. That's why Lord Buddha said, mindfulness over the body we call Kaya Sati, or mindfulness immersed throughout the body. You practice one, you get 4 Satipatthana. You get all Satipatthana fulfilled. Satipatthana, that means body, feeling, mind, and Dhamma all in the knowing. Because when you have mindfulness immersed throughout the body, that means you can feel every cell over your body. You can feel even air, the cool air over your body. Can you feel? Feel it more and more. Before you sitting, you are not of thought. You don't feel any hot or cool or any atmosphere in this room. But later, you will feel more and more close to you. Comfortable. Before you never feel comfortable. That's right. You feel hurry, rush. Okay? Now you feel even air in this room go around your body and you have consciousness. That means the feeling of the cool go through every cell of your body. Okay? And you conscious and knowing or the feeling of the atmosphere or the air around you. Okay? And then make you calm and calm. Okay? You get calm and calmer as far as you know yourself. As far as you stay with yourself. Stay with yourself, with your body, with your feeling. How you feel with the body, with the aircon here in this room. Body heart, very good. Meditation room have air condition, but you don't feel it. Feel it. So make organizer happy. You feel aircon in this room. You feel comfortable. That is when you have comfortable. All in the knowing. All in the knowing. Naturally. What you practice? We practice to develop the consciousness become clear knowing. Not only consciousness, only the back, the left, the right, no, around. Okay? But we start wake up first. Hey, wake up. Call the king of death, tell me please. I always fall asleep, always thinking. You come, I wake up. After wake up, then smiling. Okay? Smiling. Now all in the knowing become clear knowing and release. That's the way. Okay? Now you wake up. Maybe 10%, 15%. More and more you do this way. You wake up. You will see something you never see. You will hear something you never hear. Okay? When you wake up more and more. Okay? Because when you wake up and all in the knowing, that means consciousness over your body. And you can stay with your consciousness over your body. That means you stay with your spiritual or astral body. Okay? Now you know your astral body. Oh, next life I will be reborn again here in Penang. Okay? You have your intention. Okay? In your consciousness. Okay? So that's why Lama have intention to reborn to help widespread Buddhism around the world. They have intention in the consciousness. Next life, I will be born in Thailand, in Penang. Okay? And then they follow where the boy coming, reborn. Okay? So you don't have intention. No intention. After you die, you go hell. Or maybe you have good karma, you go to heaven. Okay? So when you don't have intention, the power of mindfulness, you reborn by karma. Okay? By your karma. But if you practice more meditation, have power of mindfulness and awareness, You can reborn by whatever you have intention. Okay? So you know how good to develop your consciousness. Okay? So now just put intention in your consciousness, or we call make your wish. Okay? You make your wish in your thought, not success. Make your wish in your consciousness. And when you make your wish in consciousness, all in the knowing, not craving. Make your wish with craving, then you lose all in the knowing. Okay? All in the knowing all the time. Okay? So now, if you know this concept, all day is the best. Your life, your daily life is the best to practice. Okay? Because you more awakened when you working, you walking, you more awakened. You more awakened than you sitting, more awakened. Okay? So if you awaken and you know, awaken and not lost in thought. Okay? Awaken and stay with your consciousness over the body and all in the knowing. Walking in your knowing, not stepping in your knowing. No, all walking in your knowing. If you just knowing the food, stepping, that is the primary school. Now, university level, all in the knowing. Okay, all in the knowing. How? You cannot try to know. If you try to know, you know only some particular area only. You just open your heart with smiling. When your heart is smiling, even your body moving in your knowing. Even you pick up something in your knowing. Even your breathing in your knowing. Even your seeing in your knowing. Even your hearing in your knowing. Now, all in the knowing. All. That means you are sitting, you are listening, you are seeing in your knowing. Oh, very perfect. Now is the time we must take back our power. Power of seeing, power of hearing. Before God, no power. Now we call back the power of seeing, power of hearing, power of touching. Come back with our spiritual. Okay? Come back with our consciousness. So now you see, all in the knowing what happening. Your eye seeing more brightly. That's right. Because no thought. Now you get back your power of seeing. You are hearing brightly. Yes. All in the knowing. All day. When thought coming, you know. When any anger coming, you know, because you have all in the knowing. When all in the knowing, thought coming, thought gone by itself. Anger coming, gone by itself. Okay? All in the knowing. So, all in the knowing for the new people who just practice. Just remind yourself, wake up, wake up. Okay? Wake up, mindful and wake up. How? If somebody not wake up, maybe you carry a glass of water, fill up water, just carry and walk in this room. 5 minutes you wake up, okay? Carry a glass of water and walk in. No need to put on your head, okay? Then you break body heart cup, no good. Just carry a cup, fill up water and walking. Now wake up. Wake up. And wake up, then how? Just smiling, not afraid, just smiling. Smiling will keep your mindfulness, stay with yourself, stay with your whole body. Not only on the head, only, okay? Just smiling. When you're smiling, is wrapping around your body in your knowing, your movement in your knowing, your breathing in your knowing. You want to do meditation, you don't have to try to do anything. Just now you opening your eye, you're breathing in your knowing. When you close your eye, same thing. No need to do anything. Now you're breathing in your knowing, and what happening? More knowing become clear knowing, until thought disappear. And when we become clear knowing of the breathing, is knowing something neater and subtle. That means not only knowing the breathing, knowing feeling and mind. That's right. Now not only breathing in the knowing, feeling and my object, quality of mind, good or bad in your knowing. That means from knowing the breathing, you see more than breathing. You see feeling, mind and the quality of mind. So we can start again. Just your body in your knowing. Wake up with the guy behind you with a big knife. The king of death behind you. Follow you all the time. How to make you wake up? I give you technique. You can wake up by yourself. Can you sitting like this? If you can, no need to call the king of death. Wake up, 100% wake up. Wake up. Okay? Try. But if old people cannot do, don't worry. Okay? Wake up. This very good. Wake up. Good sensation. Wake up. Okay? Like yogi. Yogi. They sit like this. Wake up. Okay? Wake up then all in the knowing. Don't worry. You can sit any style. If you cannot sit this way, just king of death always seeing you. Then wake up and smiling. Don't close your eye until you are breathing in your knowing. Okay? Now your body, you are moving in your knowing. And then breathing, coming in your knowing, all knowing. Every cell, you can realize the feeling of the air, cool. Every cell. That means you stay with your spiritual. That means you stay with your spiritual. So now, all in the knowing, just smiling, all in the knowing or not. Even people do something, you always lost your conscious. That means all not in the knowing, all at him. All at him. Okay? Now call back. All with you. Okay? All with you only. Then all with you, you can have clear seeing what he is doing. Clear knowing, clear hearing. That's right. All with you. All with you. And then you would like to open your eye, you open your eye and more relaxed. You see more subtle breathing, natural breathing now coming in your knowing without any focus. Because you have all knowing over the whole body. That's right. Just learn it first before you close your eye. Because this is new technique for you. Learn it first. How? Very simple. All in the knowing. Very simple. All in the knowing. Very simple. So, don't worry. Off it. Take it off. Okay. This is my speaker. Very loud. Enough. This speaker very loud. Very loud. Enough. Okay? Very loud. Because from spiritual speaker. Okay? From the power of mind, power of spiritual. Just wait and see. Learn all in the knowing of yourself first. Don't close your eye. Relax. Okay? Relax. And do things naturally. You would like to move, you can move. In this way, you have pain, you can move. But you are moving it in your knowing. That's good, okay? Relax. Or you move your hand. All in the knowing. That's right. Now you feel more wake up. More wake up. And beautiful wake up. First, not beautiful. The king of death tell you. Now you wake up by yourself. Okay? Wake up by yourself. Very beautiful wake up. Smart, beautiful, and peaceful calmness. All in the knowing. Even thought coming in your knowing. Any emotion coming in your knowing. You don't have to do or to think what to do. Just in your knowing. What comes in your knowing, you know. That means I stay here. Any guest coming, I don't have to go and open door for him. I just stay here. Who come? I just stay here. I know. I see. So, guest coming through the hearing, I know. Guest coming through the seeing, I know. Guest coming through the feeling, I know. Guest coming from the subconscious, I know. Okay? Because all in the knowing. And what happening? You feel very light. Very light. Because spiritual very light. The fleshy body very heavy. Okay? If all in the knowing, that means you go back to your spiritual. Go back to your spiritual, you feel very light. Very light. All in the knowing. Until breathing come in your knowing, then you can close your eye. Or if you got rising, falling of stomach, until it come to your knowing, then close your eye. And stay where? Stay at the knowing. Okay? Stay at the knowing. So you can open your eye first, smiling, movement in your knowing, thinking in your knowing. Now thinking is a good friend. Because when thinking comes, you know. Okay? Don't worry. Thought is something to test you. You know or not. Okay? Thought coming, you know. Thought coming with feeling, you know. Okay? Or smiling. To open eye, just moving a little, maybe over the finger. Over the finger. From this, you will more awaken all the time. But until you got breathing in your knowing, you close your eye. If you not got breathing in your knowing, you still think or still focus it. Don't close your eye, okay? Because this in your knowing very simple. Movement is in your knowing very simple. So you got it already. But if you do meditation and it's not in your knowing, you waste time, okay? You waste your time. More relax, more relax. Relax the body, relax the mind. You will get more consciousness over the body, feeling good with the body and feeling good with your mind, with smiling or loving and kindness in your mind. Loving and kindness or smiling in your mind will help you more awake, more calmness, more knowing, more understanding, all in the knowing. Think, don't expect anything, just all in the knowing. All in the knowing becomes softer, softer, softer and softer, and deeper knowing, deeper to your feeling and to your mind, deeper in your mind. It go deeper by itself, don't try. Subtle and neater by itself. All in the knowing becomes subtle and softer and subtle and neater. Have more clear knowing without thought. If still there is thought, that means not yet have clear knowing, but still knowing but not clear yet. Just stay quiet and smiling, not do anything. Stay quiet and smiling. Relax and be natural. Be natural and more comfortable. Just letting go what you know. All in the knowing with letting go what you know. You letting go what you know, it becomes subtle and neater. Knowing with letting go what you know. All in the knowing becomes subtle and neater when you letting go what you know. You letting go what you know, you feel more awakened with beautiful awakening. Awaken from your heart of good feeling, of letting go, of non-clinging, no craving. It awakens from good qualities of mind, of your heart. All in the knowing. Become comfortable with nature of mind. Nature is in your knowing now. Nature of mind, nature of the whole thing, nature of the nature is in your knowing now. Nature of emptiness, the nature of unattachment, unconditioned is in your knowing now. Spiritual clean up with the nature in your spiritual unconditioned. No thought, no reason, no doubt, no condition. It's become pure, purified with unconditioned things or unconditioned nature in your mind. To become the same nature of all nature. All nature is just the knowing. Adding more together, you will get understanding of all in the knowing. With smiling, you get more understanding of all in the knowing. Reality now is in your mind. Understanding now is in your mind. More smiling, you get more understanding of reality in your heart of feeling in your mind with nature. With freedom, with clear knowing, more and more clear knowing, and release from suffering, release from thought or suffering. Or even subtle, neater and deeper is in your knowing. The nature of body, the nature of mind is in your knowing. Is a one nature. Is in your knowing, unconditioned. Whatever happening is in your knowing. Feeling is in your knowing. Feeling is in your knowing. Mind and quality of mind is in your knowing. Just live with your knowing. Stay with your knowing. Whatever happening is in your knowing. And letting go by itself. Hearing is in your knowing. Feeling is in your knowing. Breathing is in your knowing. In your knowing with understanding. Understanding of what it is and let it go. Or we leave meditation, just relax with all in your knowing. Moving is in your knowing. Relaxing is in your knowing. Feeling is in your knowing. And before we finish, we make our wish or transform it in your knowing. For all souls and angels here, for all beings here, in your knowing. Smiling will transfer on merit to all beings, souls and angels. To everybody here, everybody at home, to your dad, your mom, your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, your aunt, your uncle, to all, everybody at home, in your knowing of happiness, then they got your happiness. To everybody in your country, the whole nation, in your knowing of happiness. All beings in every country, in the world, in the universe. Smiling and just make your wish for yourself, for success, good life, good health, everything successful. And then just gradually moving and in your knowing, opening eye in your knowing, and opening your eye, still in your knowing, all in your knowing. So now you are a human being, not human thinking. Human being, just being, just being. Stay what you are, knowing, stay knowing. And then relax and move your leg and relax. Still in your knowing. Thought in your knowing. Don't worry about thought, because thought in your knowing. When in your knowing it comes, then it's gone by itself. Okay? In your knowing. Moving is in your knowing. Seeing is in your knowing. Normally, your eye is a mirror of your mind. You lose the power of your eye because you always swaying your eye. Now change, looking blindly. Okay? Looking blindly, more conscious. Okay? Looking blindly, more conscious. When you look blindly, no thoughts. Now you understand how to develop the consciousness over the body and consciousness over the seeing, looking blindly. Same, hearing blindly. Okay? That means looking clearly, hearing clearly, tasting clearly, smelling clearly. Now you got consciousness moment. Okay? Very important, consciousness moment. Very difficult to develop consciousness moment. You cannot develop only one channel because you got 6 channels. You develop one channel, you cannot develop consciousness moment. Okay? You need to develop 6 channels. Consciousness over the body, feeling consciousness over the body, seeing blindly clearly, hearing blindly clearly, smelling, breathing. How? You just tell yourself, your eye that has the job for seeing, not for thinking. Why seeing with thinking? Why? You damage your seeing. Your thought contaminate your seeing. Your seeing without thought will develop clear seeing. Seeing clearly, seeing brightly. So develop consciousness over the eye. That means have clear seeing. Have clear seeing without thought. Just remind yourself, why seeing and thinking together? Your eye not have any job for thinking. Only the job for the eye is seeing. Why? Why seeing and thinking? Bullshit. Nah. Thinking, if you want to think, you just sitting, relax. And you don't have to be careful about people or things. You want to think, you're sitting and thinking, planning, thinking, planning what to do, okay? Then you have clear knowing what you think. Yes, you have clear knowing what you think. If you want to think, not walking and thinking, Your leg, the job for walking, not for thinking. If you want thinking, stop walking and sitting and relax and thinking. And what you would like to do, thinking and knowing together what you thinking. Okay, that is the mental consciousness or mind consciousness. Okay. So now every moment is your practice. Okay, every moment consciousness. Consciousness, that means more consciousness. You have clear knowing over the eye. Nah? Before clear knowing over the eye, clear seeing first. Okay? The power, you get your power back if you seeing brightly and clearly. You get your power back before you lose your power. Seeing, swaying, seeing, talking and escape seeing, something like that. Now, seeing in front whatever happening, seeing reality. Don't worry to face some obstruction. Okay, seeing obstruction coming, how come, how gone, seeing brightly, clearly. That is the way to develop consciousness over the eye. Okay? Seeing clearly. Hearing clearly. Maybe something you don't want to hear, but now accept it, hear it. Oh, nothing. Okay? Hearing clearly. Breathing. The nose, consciousness over the nose. Its job, main job is breathing. Why? Thinking. Breathing with thinking, not the job of the nose. Your nose for thinking? No, for breathing. Can you breathe without thinking? Yeah. That means the power of the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, you get its power back. Have the faculty of each channel work well. Okay? Touching. Why? Touching and thinking. Your hand for touching, not for thinking. Your mouth for drinking, not for thinking. Okay? Drink it, not thinking. You make the right man for the right job. Okay? This for the mouth. The right job is drinking and speaking, not thinking. If you want thinking, you stop drinking first, and you thinking what to do. What would you like to do? You have intention in thinking with mindfulness. Okay? The right man, the right job. Okay? So knowing clearly. If you put everything work one time, thinking, hearing, thinking, is not clear knowing. Okay? It's not clear knowing. Okay? So now, just relax, because all in the knowing. Now we sitting, all in the knowing. Now we standing, and all in the knowing. What happening? Standing, all in the knowing. All in the knowing. Your standing is in your knowing. Is in your knowing. Is in your knowing. Good. Okay? Your walking is in your knowing. Foot, the job is for walking, not for thinking. Why thinking by foot? Walking well. When you have thought, not walking well. When you have thought, your footprint filled with thought. Footprint filled with thought, with anger. So now cool down the earth with not thinking too much when walking. Okay? Cool down the earth. Not only the factory, but yourself. Put anger on the earth and make the earth hot. Okay? Cool down the earth. That means cool down your mind first. Cool down your heart. When you cool down your heart, you feel more touching softly over the footprint. Before you walk on earth, but you never feel your footprint on earth. Never feel. Okay? Now you're feeling more. That is, you have all in your knowing. All in your knowing. Okay? You're walking, your footprint, you're moving, you're swinging, you are seeing, you are hearing, brightly seeing, brightly hearing, brightly soothing. Okay? All in your knowing. And what happening? You have your spiritual more clear and clearer. Okay? Clearer. You feel deep in the spiritual, relaxed and free from the body. That now you got a quick snap to your astral body. Now you know your astral body. Astral body is the consciousness or is the clear knowing. Okay? Now your astral body broken because sometimes you have ear consciousness but not have body consciousness. Sometimes you have body consciousness but not seeing consciousness is broken. Now you just put a jigsaw over the astral body, jigsaw, where the seeing consciousness, where the hearing consciousness, put the jigsaw, come to the complete astral body, then you got power come back. Okay? You got your power come back. So, when we get more consciousness, that means we come back to astral body. Astral body is not this spiritual body. Astral body is together with your knowing. Yeah. Is together with your knowing, astral body. So, just knowing or in your knowing, then you learn, you work by astral body. Okay? And then when you learn and work by astral body, you work smart. Okay? You work smart, not tired. Then you work with power of astral body. And if somebody happening at home, just make your wish in your astral body. Better. If something happening with your son, daughter, safety. Just make your wish in your astral body. Safety. Okay? Something like that. Or maybe you just always go quick snap all the time with your consciousness. That means going quick snap with your astral body. When something you want to know, what happening at home, maybe it comes to your knowing. Okay? That's the way. The super normal power just in your consciousness, knowing. No, just quick snap, not intention. What happening at home?